Hello and welcome to the RevEx Social Distancing Small Table Show, episode 45, Words as Weapons. Coming to you live from Radiator Springs. Get her done! I am your host, Professor Rex. My t-shirt today is Prophets of Rage, rest in peace, but long live Rage Against the Machine and Cypress Hill and Public Enemy. Well, whatever. All right, this is our Small Table Show, which is recorded live, one take. No edits, no pants, many errors. All right, join us. You can do this too. You can do comedy, music, spoken word. Seriously, I'm about to show you how you can do spoken word. It's like easy. Monologue, commentary, rated R reenactments of Pixar movies. Whatever. Check out our website at revexproductions.org and you can contact us there, or you can contact me on Facebook or Gmail, or you can contact Shelly, our president, or, Kay, our vice president, or any of the other board members. There's so many of them. This is like, we're doing a lot of stuff. Yeah, join us. All right, today's show is brought to you by carpal tunnel and chronic neck pain. And my drink today is a Lightning McQueen, which is 2 parts 151 rum and 1 part Castrol GTX. If you use Castrol GTX as a chaser, you might be... Anyway, all right, so today I'm going to do a spoken word piece, as I alluded to earlier, and this one is called Words as Weapons. And so the original inspiration for this song, well, not even inspiration, because it's kind of a response more than an inspiration, but the original, the proximal thought that led to this piece being created was the Eminem and D12 song Words Are Weapons, which I think that's very true, that words are weapons. And then he used that metaphor very metaphorically. And I thought that I wanted to use the metaphor more literally. If that, whatever, it's meta. What? Are you being meta? Yes, I am. All right, so... and the extra meta part of this too is that I think that words are both more powerful, but also they're the better choice than literal weapons. So I think it's definitely the fact that real men use words, not weapons. Anyone, a fucking dog, a baby can pull the trigger on a gun and cause violence. It doesn't take any masculinity or macho-ness or realness or courage or anything to pull a trigger. It takes a lot of not just skill and talent, but also bravery to put words out there that can disrupt things, that can change the way people think, that can rewrite the scripts that we all use on a daily basis. So this piece is called Words as Weapons. And again, just a reminder, I'm 100% pacifist and anti-violence. So if you think this song is a thing with that, then you're missing something. You're misunderstanding something. All right. Also, I forgot earlier, I mentioned my shirt, Prophets of Rage, but I didn't mention my button. Once again, this is a series of buttons over the time up until we vote out Donald Trump, of candidates that I would vote for ahead of Donald Trump. I'm wearing buttons for those presidential candidates that I would vote for ahead of Donald Trump. This one is a 1984 vintage Jesse Jackson for president button. I would absolutely vote for Jesse Jackson over Donald Trump, even though I did meet Jesse Jackson once and he was not at all a nice person to me. And there are many other stories of him being problematic behind the scenes. We'll put it that way. So I'm not going to at all comment on any problems with his overall politics and stuff like that, because they were revolutionary and they changed my life. But when I met him in person and when I heard about who he was as a person behind the scenes, I'm not a fan. Although I am a fan of the politics and the impact he had on American history. So, speaking of that, this next piece, which I'm going to start now, is called Words as Weapons. This is spoken word, and I might put it over a beat at some day, and so maybe, sort of like on the karaoke show today, I did Everybody's Free to Wear Sunscreen by Baz Luhrmann, And I think I'm going to do an album at some point of pieces that are more spoken wordy and put them over kind of like jazzy beats where I just perform the spoken word pieces over the beats, as opposed to putting in melody and stuff like that and making them songs. Because some of the words I've written don't fit melody, but they can be rhythmic, but they're also so many polyrhythms that it's not about pop songcraft. So they don't necessarily fit, a typical song, even if they're great use of the language. So that's a different thing I'm going to do. But I got quite a bit of material for that, including Words as Weapons, which starts right after these messages from this beverage. All right. My nouns are like a katana, perfectly balanced. My skill set is lyrical nirvana. Respect my talent. My pronouns are like an AR-15, nice and clean. Good enough to stop you and he and she and they and them. Know what I mean? My verbs are like an Uzi and you can't do me. I squeeze and blast, you'll freeze and crash, you'll see. My adverbs are like an AK-47, lyrical heaven, Lee. You barely accidentally qualify as an MC. You aren't like me. My metaphors are an RPG. My mind a skeleton key. My songs a rhyme PhD. You a spelling bee losing flea. My similes are like a lyrical trebuchet. My vocab is large like the national debt. You're more like a lost pet. My conjunctions are like anthrax. You don't make stacks and you sound whack or like a slacker after losing all the battles because you're stuck in bottles. My prepositions are flamethrowers. You're below me. Before you begin, you were already behind me. The opposite of a plea. The opposite of plea, zing. Your entire use of language is like a Scud missile. You'd be better off trying to kill me with a slide whistle. Your words ain't weapons, you should have kept them. Holster your lyrical pellet gun, son, you're done. My interjections are a volcano mine. Oh my, oh well, oops, ouch, ow. My symbols are like an IED. Flags ain't just for the free, crosses and stars just ain't for me. My alliteration is like chlorine gas. I'll crush your cranium, crash you like you were stained glass, and take your ass to class. My consonants is an Abrams tank. I'm running and gunning, and I'll knock your noggin, and I'll take your rank. My assonance is a predator drone. The whole zone blows with flows like gold. You stole some shit, and you need to grow, bro. My hyperbole is like a hellfire missile, bigger than the Beatles, badder than James Brown, and brighter than the sun, son. My metonyms are like a metal storm. My sweat'll get me to a rap Cooperstown. You'll get a pink slip and feel super down. My onomatopoeia is like an atom bomb. Boom, 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 pow, pow, wow, wow. Your entire use of language is like a Scud missile. You'd be better off trying to kill me with a slide whistle. Your words ain't weapons, you should have kept them. Holster your lyrical pellet gun, son. You're done. And so am I. Be safe.